The perfect knife. Bucklight Max 673. Perfect camping, hunting, survivalist, chopping, hacking utility knife. Well, according to one review, absolutely not, and a complete piece of junk. May just be the perfect knife though. Here a couple weeks ago, I was at a local big box hardware store and seen this little knife for 20 bucks. I thought, that's about the perfect knife. Went, checked out a few reviews, and people just complained about this thing like crazy because it's not a good survivalist knife. Well, problem is I don't think they realized what kind of knife it actually is. It may just be the perfect knife. The blade length's only 3 1/4 inches long. It's extremely light, under 3 ounces. So, what's it good for? This knife, as you can see in an adult grip, is very, very thin handled. Easy to handle, decent little knife. But what it's perfect for, I think, is a first knife. You can find these usually under $20, almost anywhere. And if you check it out, in an 8-year-old's hand grip, it fits very, very well. The notches on the side here are really good for learning how to sharpen a knife and keeping that grip. The chipping on the top is fairly sharp, maybe a little sharp to the others, but as far as slip resistant, it's very good. See if I can get in on that a little bit more. So you can see it's, if you have really delicate hands, thumb, yeah, it might dig into it some, but I'd rather have a sore thumb than slipping off the blade. It comes with Buck's 420 HC steel, which that in its own right has ups and downs. People complain that the knife doesn't hold an edge. Well, if anybody's had a Buck, which I've had many since I was a kid, 420 HC steel isn't necessarily for retaining an edge. But as far as learning how to sharpen one, it's fantastic. It's soft enough that you can sharpen it, you can work it, and you can really learn with the tool. I think that people are misconceiving a cheap knife that really, the market I think is more of a youth knife, first knife, Boy Scout style knife. Small enough, easy to grip. The rubber handle has some texture to it. Is it great? It's not bad. I mean, it's fairly grippy for what it is. Also, the sheath, the one in the review must be different than, they must have updated it because they complained about the clasp a lot. Well, it's now like those old snap-on wrist bracelets. So it has a little bit of springiness to it. I'm trying to hold the camera and do everything at once. Nylon, easy in and out. There is a hard plastic case on the inside. It's kind of hard to see without the light just right, but stitching is okay. I mean, let's keep in mind it's still a $20 knife. So I think it's a great knife for somebody starting out, wanting to learn, something you can teach your kids with, something that we all know, giving it to a kid, chances of it being lost at some point in time are possible. So losing a $20 easily replaceable knife is great. Another thing I like is it is a full tang. Nice little lanyard hold. You can kind of see the metal on the inside there. So all in all, for what it is, it's a great knife. Is it going to replace, you know, AUS 8 steel or VG10 or anything like that? No, it's not. But then again, if you've tried sharpening VG10 steel, by hand and learning on it, you may be in for a little bit more than what you want. It's a great place to start. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think. And hey, if you like it, grab one for your kid. Grab one for your toolbox. Like I said, it's a $20 knife. It's not a survivalist knife. It does have a reasonable thickness of a blade, but nothing spectacular. You're not going to be batoning with it. You're not going to be, you shouldn't be prying with it. But if you wanted to skin a squirrel or take it fishing or something like that, then hey, that's a pretty reasonable knife for that, just to kind of do everything. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.